Hey everyone, it's Ladon. I wanted to come on really quickly just to talk about a topic that is trending in all the news feeds and has been for the last couple of days. The reason I want to talk about it on the channel is because we've actually been talking about health and wellness, and we've been talking about cancer, the big C, for the last couple of days. And so I just thought it was fitting to open up a discussion regarding Angelina Jolie's revelation that she had gene testing done and received results that indicated she had an 87% chance of developing breast cancer. As a result of that and careful consideration, she decided to have a bilateral or double mastectomy and move forward with her life from there. So I just wondered what your thoughts were. If you want to share your thoughts about her decision, that's great. But I guess I'm more so really concerned about some of the disturbing conversations I've seen around her revelation. Um, I saw, I've seen some things that are really pretty unbelievable. One of the things I saw that really confused and befuddled me was a status from a newspaper editor, a founder and editor, and this is actually a woman of color. And the status was, if you could break your leg, would you amputate it? Or yeah, if you could break your leg, would you amputate that? And I thought, what the heck is she talking about? What? There's a huge difference between breaking a leg and getting breast cancer. One can heal, right? Can be reset and heal. The other can have devastating effects, not only on your health, on your family, on your finances, but it could kill you. Broken leg, to my knowledge, probably won't kill you. And I just thought, wow, there's some really disturbing kind of judgment going on around Angelina Jolie's decision. And for me, that's particularly disturbing because I'll just share with you, when my mom passed away from breast cancer, as a part of her, well, it wasn't from breast cancer, it was bone cancer. She developed breast cancer. She was cancer free for a few years, and it came back as bone cancer. And she passed away pretty quickly as a result of that. But I had an aunt who, I'm just gonna say, we all have family members that you just got to put them on a prayer list, and she is one of the ones who needs to be on the prayer list. In any event, when we were in the hospital, my mother had just passed away, and I had let my aunt back into the room. I had to put her out the room, y'all, when my mother was passing away. She was so inappropriate. And I wasn't going to have my mother pass away in an environment that wasn't beautiful and peaceful, and where she wasn't surrounded by just pure love and joy. So I had to put my aunt out. And I let her back in after my mom had passed away. And so she sat there for a little while, and she had gotten herself back together or whatever. And then all of a sudden she goes, if only she had had her breast removed, she would be alive today. Now, this is moments after my mother passed away. So she says this to me. And then my father comes, she says it to him. And I told her when she said it to me, I said she made the best decision she could based upon the information she had, which was that she didn't have to remove her tumor. She didn't. That's what the research showed at that time. That she could just have her lymph nodes removed, the tumor, and they didn't see anything else, and she could keep the rest of her breast. And so I said to her, she made the best decision she could based upon the information she had, and I really don't ever want to hear you say that again in my presence. Because what good does that do? And why would you say that to her child? Why would you say that to her husband? And then My dad didn't say anything. I didn't know she said it to him also till later. Then she came back and said it to him again, and then he had to set her straight because my father does not play that. I want y'all to know. In any event, so that was disturbing to me, and my relationship with my aunt has not been the same as a result of that whole situation, as well as other things that have happened in the past. But um, to me, that was just such a selfish thing to say, and such a senseless and useless thing to say. Um, and I feel like, this judgment that is going on around Angelina Jolie's decision to do what she feels is best for herself and her family is really kind of, you know, disturbing, especially, the attacks that are coming as a result of her decision. Um, I've heard people say that, she shouldn't have come out and, and said it, and it's not a big deal because she has money to, be able to afford health care, and, so she's not brave for doing that. Women who don't have money are braver, or don't have insurance are braver. And it's like, it's not even a matter of who's more or less brave. Breast cancer doesn't discriminate. it the impact of it emotionally, physically, is the same. And why are we using this as a means to tear people down or to be divisive? It's women, and these are women who are making these comments, and it's so disturbing. And then there's another comment, kind of demonizing her because she's having her breasts done. I have respect for women who have breast cancer. This is what someone else said. I have respect for women who have breast cancer and go through their treatment, but what I don't get is the women who then have the reconstructive surgery. It's like, what does that matter? Seriously? Like, I'm befuddled. If someone could explain to me why that even matters, I would love to know. Because I really don't hear people talking about women who enhance their breasts just for personal satisfaction of doing so. So why demonize someone who has gone through, have had their breast removed, or had a bilateral breast removal for having reconstructive surgery? And guess what? Angelina Jolie is not the only one who's done that. Everyday women have that done too when they're going through their treatment, or after their treatment, and actually having breast cancer. So what does it matter? Anyway, I'm just disturbed by that. So if you guys could chime in and tell me what in the world is going on, or what it is I'm missing, or how you even feel about, the judgment we're making around, Angelina Jolie. And I'm not an Angelina Jolie fan per se, but breast cancer is real, and I'm just like, it's like people are focusing on everything but what I think, her intention was um, around making the revelation, which is, this is a real decision, that we had to make about my health. She's only 37 years old, so I think it's noteworthy because of her age. A lot of times people don't want to go have preventative treatment. They don't want to have their mammograms done. They don't want to have the gene testing done because they're afraid of what the results might be. And so I think it is noteworthy that she has done that. And I think her decision to have the bilateral mastectomy is also noteworthy because of the industry she's involved in, that really relegates women in her age group many times to their beauty, their physicality, and sometimes it's talent. Talent is a part of that. But, it's an industry that's very much superficial, particularly when it comes to women and their femininity and their outward beauty and form. So I feel like, it's noteworthy for that reason as well. And I hope it inspires someone who maybe looks up to her or admires her, or, is simply thinking, they're alone, in their fears or in their plight, to take the necessary steps to wrap their arms around their health and to take care of themselves. So I just don't see the angle at which we would demonize her decision or demonize her. And I'm hoping y'all can clue me in. All right, well, I guess that's about it. So I will talk with you guys later. I did my walk today. I'm going to upload a video from my walk so you guys can see what I did and the new app I'm using to help me to measure my steps and how many calories I'm burning and how far I'm walking and all that stuff. So I'll upload that later. But I hope you're having a great day, and let me know y'all thoughts on this. Am I alone? All right. Talk to you later. Bye.